What is going on, YouTube? So, something that has been gone and missing is this right here. Nuke Top 5. I've realized I haven't reacted to one of these scary ghost video comps in a long time, and it's simply put because look at the date on some of these. 3 weeks ago, like a month ago, and XYZ. It's like, dude, what's going on? But, hey. We're going to check this one out by Fearsome Top 5 Scary Ghost Videos You Should Not Watch at Night. Now, I do work night shifts, so I'm not going to be able to watch this at night. However, I am going to try to watch this with you guys here. And you guys can let me know if you need me to get I almost said FaceTime. Face cam when I do these. But alright, let's get into this.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. It's about to get creepy as we take a look at 8 scary ghost videos. Number 1. Travel with F is a van life content creator that often posts videos of his travels while living in a custom van. Complete with a bed and a full gaming setup, he's definitely traveling comfortably. One night after settling into a parking lot, he positioned a camera outside his van to keep an eye on his surroundings while he slept. Hours later, strange noises from outside caught his attention. Curious.
This totally sounds like it couldn't go wrong, right? Like, let's just park up in a van and just have the cameras roll. You know, like, who is doing this kind of stuff? And my bad, I just opened up some coconut water. I was trying to drink it, but this damn can would not open. But yeah, let's just go ahead and check it out.
Increasingly uneasy, he opened the live camera feed to investigate. But what he saw was downright chilling.
Nggak ada ya, aman ya. Di sini aman, oke. Kita coba lihat ke atas sebelum atas sebelah sananya. Atas mana? Atas tengah ini.
Bebas. Terserah kalian guys, mau pilih
yang mana? Tuh kan nggak ada.
Itu bro, stiker ya.
You got a visitor, buddy. Somebody's watching you.
Stiker itu.
Ini stiker atau apa sih? Ini mah manusia.
Stiker matamu.
Manusia jurik. Susulin jangan.
It is. Oh yeah. Even better, and it moved. I was gonna say it was perfectly still, but no, it moves. And then his friends in them are like making sounds in the car. You know, like you. In my opinion, the best reaction is no reaction. Like. Especially if this is real life. Like if this was IRL, I'm in the truck or a van with my buddy and I see something like this, bro, don't panic, don't freak out. Let's just turn on the car and just drive away.
He controlled the camera, rotating it back and forth to scope out the area. But when he slowly angled it up towards the building outside, something terrifying caught his eye. Behind the banisters upstairs, a pale face with glowing eyes eerily stared down towards the camera. This haunting face stayed incredibly still, not moving an inch or even blinking with its eyes locked on the lens. As F and his friends stared at the live feed, their hearts began to race. Without warning, this unnerving figure slowly drifted behind a wall and out of view. F was left stunned at what he'd captured, and it's safe to say that he definitely did not get good sleep that night.
Right.
Number 2. Back in March, a man named Evan began noticing a strange smell lingering
This is
in
all
his
off
home.
of TikTok?
The only way he could describe it was the unmistakable smell of something dead. He spent hours searching every room, but he could never find where it was coming from. As the smell grew worse, Evan called in 2 different contractors for help. The first wasn't able to find the source, while the second suspected a cracked sewer line. They replaced the old pipe, but despite the repair, the foul odor never went away. Determined to solve the mystery, Evan contacted them once again. This time, their attention shifted to a section of the home's foundation where several bricks appeared stained as though moisture had been seeping through. As they began removing the bricks, they uncovered something unsettling concealed behind the wall. Shocked by the discovery, Evan grabbed his phone and recorded what he found to send to a friend.
Alright, what can go wrong?
It's a train wreck down here. Since when they decided that wasn't it, they opened up the wall here.
Okay.
And didn't find any dead animals, but they did find
a horseshoe.
That, and that's not even the weirdest part.
What is this? We finding teeth?
Good teeth, dude.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm just tripping out or...
Nah, you're not tripping out,
Hidden
bro.
behind the bricks was an old horseshoe and several teeth. This disturbing discovery left Evan deeply unsettled. And according to him, the atmosphere inside the house seemed to change after the objects were removed. Not long after, he noticed his dog standing at the basement door, barking relentlessly at something below.
Oh, God.
This behavior was so unusual that Evan decided to investigate for himself. But what happened next left him on edge.
What's wrong, Joe?
Joe is like, bro, you don't know that dude from 1989 is downstairs? He wants his teeth back, bro. Why did you take his teeth?
There's nothing in there for
From
you,
the
buddy.
1800s?
Come on. Joe.
I mean, but like, even then, look at this guy's painting all the way in the background. Like, what is that? You look like a weirdo.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. You seen that?
As his dog remained fixated
The
on
glass
the
just
basement
moved,
door,
yeah.
a small glass sitting on the table suddenly toppled over. At the time, Evan brushed it off as nothing more than a strange coincidence.
No.
That was until he took a closer look at his footage. The glass appeared to slide across the cutting board entirely on its own. It slowly glided toward the edge before falling with a loud thud. Since then, Evan says he's been hearing unexplained noises through the house almost every night, as well as catching glimpses of shadows moving out of the corner of his eye.
Yikes.
One night, while recording himself playing guitar, he propped up his phone to capture the session as he strummed along with a metronome. But when he watched the footage back later, something in the background sent a cold chill down his spine.
I'm sorry, but I didn't see it. What is it? Is he burning sage at the same time? Alright, Evan. I'm gonna be honest, bro. You seem cool. I really dig the guitar. Get that tempo crap out of here, man. I'm hearing more of the think, dark, think, than what you're playing. And why are you doing this in the dark? I get it. You're in your house. But, like, you got to play this in the dark with just that one lamp on you, this ominous-ass light? Oh, my gosh.
In the background behind Evan, something slowly came into view. From behind the edge of a wall, a pale face gradually emerged, appearing to stare directly at him before silently retreating back out of sight.
Okay,
Evan
I seen
insists he
that.
was the only person home that night, making the unsettling figure even more difficult to explain. Whatever appeared behind him seemed to linger just long enough to be caught on camera before disappearing without a trace. Hoping to capture more evidence, or finally find an explanation, he installed a security camera inside his home, and it wasn't long before that camera recorded something equally unsettling.
Alright, we got orbs. Knocking. Yeah, Joe is not impressed. He does have a good amount of books. Joe is not phased. Got a lot of orbs passing by. Oh no. Not my damn books, bro. 15 minutes later. Dude, them shits cost money, man. Like, what the heck? Yeah, and then you see it. Evan's got a lot of tattoos. I've been kind of thinking about getting one, but at the same time, I don't want to. It's not really for the pain aspect, but for religious reasons.
As Evan went to let his dog outside, the dog suddenly froze in its tracks, once again locking its eyes on the basement door. Normally, his dog would race outside without hesitation, ready to play. This time, however, he refused to move, staring toward the basement as though something had caught his attention. It wasn't until Evan bribed him with a few treats that he finally agreed to leave. Moments later, a loud crash echoed through the house. One of the books sitting on the shelf had suddenly flown to the floor with an aggressive amount of force, as if it had been thrown by someone we can't see. When Evan came back inside, he immediately noticed the book. But what truly unsettled him was when he realized what book it was. His Bible.
Oh.
Trying not to overthink it, he picked it up and tossed it on the table. Yet the following day, his security camera captured something downright chilling.
Okay, I guess it's gonna do something to the Bible again. Looks like it's on fire now. Yeah, Evan, it's time to pack it up, man. Evan, it is time to pack it up. This thing is trying to get your Bible gone.
If you take a close look at the Bible, it appears to spontaneously catch on fire, with a small flame appearing on top. The fire traveled, spreading out across the cover of the book, until eventually going out on its own. This footage raises one obvious question. How in the did the book catch on fire?
Right.
Whatever's been happening inside Evan's home seems to have escalated from unsettling to straight up dangerous. If these incidents continue, more security cameras may be the only way to document what's going on. Or better...
Dude, stop trying to document shit. Move out of this damn house. I'm not trying to capture and show all... Like, if I was in this situation, genuinely speaking, excuse me, I'm moving back in with my parents. I'm sorry. We're going to go ahead and get a pastor to pray over us, to make sure that this thing isn't following us. Say some prayers myself as well, get some holy water and all that. And that's it. That house, yeah, it was nice living in there, but it's time to go. Stuff like that, you don't try to document or live with and all. Hell no. Absolutely not.
Or yet, move across the country and simply forget this house ever existed. Number 3. A Reddit user named Okire shared 2 unsettling videos after his sister experienced something she still can't explain. While his sister was home keeping their grandfather company, she began hearing what sounded like footsteps coming from upstairs. The problem was that no one else was supposed to be in the house. Curious and a little scared, she checked the Ring camera, which had captured the entire incident.
Granny. Man, Grandpa is...
She immediately sat up after hearing strange noises coming from upstairs. As she listened more closely, it became clear they sounded like footsteps. Gathering the courage to investigate, she searched the entire upper floor, but no one was there. Then just 1 month later, the same Ring camera captured another chilling incident while she was home alone.
Just be sure to take the dog with you.
While standing in the kitchen, a sudden bang came from the floor above, stopping her in her tracks. She froze, barely daring to move as she listened for any sign of what had caused it. To this day, neither of these incidents have been explained. Okire and his sister have only one theory. According to Okire, the house once belonged to an elderly man who later died following an accident in a nursing home. Now they can't help but wonder if whatever they're hearing could be the former owner returning to the place he once called home.
No, he should be haunting the nursing
Number
home.
4.
Not that house.
With a security camera set up outside of her grandmother's home, a TikTok user named Javel Divine was caught off guard when she received a motion notification at 2 a.m. When she took a look at the footage, her blood ran cold when she saw what set off the camera.
Oh, wow.
On the left side of the frame, a dark figure appears to walk out of the house, then slowly makes its way to the right. What was caught doesn't exactly look like a person, but more like a shadow. This humanoid figure almost completely blended in with the darkness around it, leaving Javel terrified that this camera had possibly captured something paranormal. And if it wasn't, an equally disturbing question remains. Who would be wandering around outside her grandmother's home at 2 in the morning? Number 5.
These are really short.
One night, as a woman named Annie was laying in bed, her phone lit up with a motion notification from her outside camera. She curiously pulled up the footage, but what she saw in her yard made her blood run cold.
What the hell is that? Bro, we got Spider Mom from Granny House here. I'm sorry, guys, with the granny jokes. But quite literally, yo, you see something like this running outside your house? Yeah, stay inside. You know, like call local authorities and all that stuff, and keep your dog in the house. Okay, so it still is roaming, huh? It's still outside.
Just beyond the front porch, a bizarre figure suddenly emerged before sprinting across the yard. Moving on all fours, the creature almost appears human, but something about it doesn't look right. Its body is unnaturally thin, with arms and legs that seem far too long for a person. Even more unsettling is the way it moves, crawling with the speed and posture of an animal. But whatever this is, it definitely doesn't look like any animal that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Annie's been left with more questions than answers, and the footage has kept her on edge ever since. At this point, it's hard to say who she needs to call first.
I understand.
A wildlife expert, a priest, or maybe even the SWAT team.
Yeah, call some people with guns.
A man named Joshua made quite the first impression on TikTok when his very first upload documented a terrifying experience his sister had inside his new home. Josh was still in the middle of moving in when one day his sister found herself alone in the house. Before long, she began hearing strange noises coming from the basement. Just to be safe, she started recording with her phone as she cautiously made her way downstairs. But what happened next sent her running in a panic.
I've been hearing some creepy noises down here for a while, and I'm scared. I wanted to try and record it, because no one's gonna believe me.
This house has a lot of room.
Now, as soon as I record it, nothing happens, okay? Huh?
Are you crazy? Huh? And then you're gonna turn around and look for, bro, you're the only one inside. That just happened. I would have been like, all right, you heard it for yourself, Jacob. All right, it's time for me to get on up out of here. Peace. What are you doing?
No.
That light won't turn on and she's out here. No.
No, you gotta be. What the hell?
Girl, if you don't get out of here.
This isn't funny.
Yeah, it's not funny. Leave. Why are you? You know what? She doesn't have balls. That's why she can do this. You know, anybody.
Gotta be afraid. Hello?
Girl, get out of here.
Oh, thank God.
And then she says, "Oh, thank God, you're not safe." Oh my gosh.
Hello?
This girl is genuinely speaking crazy. No, there's nobody under the bed. You could check and see
Guys,
nobody's
this
under the
isn't
bed.
funny.
Girl, you need to leave, bro.
Hello?
Can you go, bro? Nobody's talking to you, and you keep on saying hello.
Hello?
This girl is pissing me the hell off, bro.
I'm coming in.
This girl is pissing me the hell off.
Skittles.
Okay, well, never mind the cat that's inside this room.
Nothing. Okay, this is getting weird.
It wasn't weird already when the lights turned off and then one door opened and you found nobody inside that very room where the light came. Like, hello? She got me sounding like her.
What? Is that the chair? Oh, God. I'm getting out of this place. What the? Oh, my God.
As she stood alone in the basement, the sound of a door suddenly slamming shut caught her completely off guard. Seconds later, the lights went out.
Yeah.
She reached for the light switch, but
And
it
it
no
would
longer
not
worked.
turn on.
Then, as she stared down the pitch-black hallway, light suddenly spilled out from one of the rooms. Within that glow, a dark shadow appeared to move across the floor,
Oh
as though
my
someone
gosh.
was standing just out of sight. She carefully went to investigate, but the room was empty. Moments later, a series of 3 distinct knocks came from a nearby room. She followed the sound, only to find that room empty as well. Not even 2
Hey,
weeks later,
don't forget the
Joshua
cat.
had a downright terrifying experience of his own.
Since my sister took that damn video every single night at the same time this knocking starts. Terrifying the first 2 days.
Brother man, so you see the video from your sister and you decide, yeah, it's alright, I'm gonna move in. Don't get me wrong. I see all the space in that house. I kind of want that house too because I was just talking to my friends. We're trying to get together and make a YouTube channel, you know, a collective one with all of us. But yo, come on, man. Not with nothing like that going on.
It's just annoying the hell out of us. Yup, I hear ya. Hey. Nothing. Always nothing. Brand new house too. And now this door's open. To the creepy ass room. God damn it. Nate, what the?
And it closes him in. What?
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
After witnessing this creepy ass shit, I would have
Yeah.
been listing the house for sale the very next day.
Ew.
But is this a
Right.
genuine haunting or just an elaborate hoax? Let me know what you think.
Hey, stop stealing Nuke's
Number
thing.
7. On a TikTok account called Not Today Satan, a man has spent the last several years documenting the unsettling activity inside his home. With security cameras
Oh
scattered
my
throughout the
gosh.
house, he often captures
Bro, I get it. America is expensive AF to live in. But surely, guys, we can't be all just sitting in haunted houses, right?
unexplained orbs, mysterious noises, and other strange occurrences that he can't explain. But one day, the camera in his living room recorded what may be his most compelling piece of evidence yet.
Okay, we've seen something.
Around 6 o'clock, something was caught moving on the stairs. A glowing anomaly suddenly appeared and darted up the stairs before disappearing just as quickly. Whatever it was seemed to materialize out of nowhere before vanishing just as mysteriously. The man behind the account isn't sure what to make of the footage, but he believes he may have finally caught the mysterious presence that's been haunting his home. Number 8. For over a year now, I've been following the unsettling haunting of a man named Kyle Anthony. His entire TikTok account is devoted to documenting the disturbing events that unfold inside his home almost every day.
Okay.
What began as strange activity in the attic gradually spread throughout the rest of the house, escalating into violent banging, eerie whispers, and objects moving on their own. After experiencing so much unexplained activity, Kyle has learned to keep his phone ready at all times. And recently, he captured something that made his hair stand on end.
Wow. Okay.
What the hell? What in the hell is that sound? What the hell is that? I don't hear it now.
Kyle walked in to find the basement door aggressively shaking, as if something on the other side was desperately trying to escape. All he could do was stare in disbelief as chills covered his body. People in the comments tried to ease his mind by saying, "It's just the house settling." But I think I'm gonna have to strongly disagree with that. Over the next few weeks, things seemed to quiet down with noticeably less activity, until one night at 3 a.m. when Kyle heard a familiar sound.
Oh my God, Kyle. Kyle, what are we doing, Kyle? What are we doing? I hope you have a pet with you. You just bring your phone. We can't help you. You know, I get it. You want to document it, but you could have set up a camera. That thing is banging, bro. What just happened? You are not welcome. Leave.
The violent sound of the basement door banging woke Kyle from his sleep, and as he approached, it seemed more aggressive than ever. He yanked the door open, but once again, there was no one on the other side. At a loss for words, he stood in shock and stared ahead as the door jolted back and forth. As terrifying as this activity is, I can't help but agree with the top comments saying, at that point, I'd be more pissed off than scared. Because why is this bitch-ass ghost yanking on his door at 3 a.m.? Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. And
That's what we did. All right, guys. Truly creepy videos indeed. A lot of videos where it's like these people, surely these people have other places to stay, right? No? Man. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed and also enjoyed my commentary. Give Fearsome Top 5 a subscribe and a like. And I'll go ahead and tag this video in the description below. Alright guys, peace.